to Just Vibey Vibes. Welcome. Today we're doing top 10 Nollywood movie to watch on Netflix. So for us to continue, we're going to start with our number 10. So our number 10 is The Setup. The reason why our number 10 is at number 10, because let me tell you, it was really hard to get a top 10 because they were all so good. And the reason why The Setup is part of my top 10 is because it was so good to see a Nollywood movie that has a bit of gangster action, a bit of mafia, that kind of stuff, in it, whereby there's like a woman, like something like people that get things done, because definitely in Nigeria there must be something like that really happening. So whether it's not happening, I don't care, but I think there must be something like that happening. So it was really good to see that. Now let's go to number 9. On number 9 we have The First Lady. That was a good movie, a very good movie. Money and Alex killed it. But anyway, let's look at the reason why that is our top 9 for me. Was I like the way they did the devil and the devil character, and the way he changed, everything. It was not like a normal Nollywood movie whereby they would have gone to one native doctor, and they because they're trying, it kind of tells bad on our tradition sometimes, because some people do have traditional worship and it's not always negative. So so it was a good thing for them to make it the way it was, like make it look more posh and more more nice, the way it was done. That was really good. If you've not seen that movie, please see it. Then now let's move over to our number 8. Our number 8 is Citation. Citation. When I thought of doing this top 10, I was so sure that Citation would be up there more than even that. But that's to tell you, Citation is here. That's to tell you the amount of good movies that we do have. Citation was a very good movie. It is what I wish for, that all lecturers that's trying to blackmail students, sleep with them, whatever they want to do, to get them in their, to get them to force them into having sexual intercourse with them or a kind of relationship with them. Any lecturer that tries to frustrate people, I pray that what happens in Citation happens to them, even worse, let them be arrested. So yeah, so Citation is there for me. If you know me, you know that that kind of movie is going to be something that I love. So now let's go to number 7. And number 7 is King of Boys. Again, this is a very good movie, and I'm sure most people, maybe most people, it might be in their top 5. But don't worry, when you see my top 10, then you will the finishing point, then you understand why King of Boys is number 7. King of Boys was so good, like a gangster woman, that is like running the area. We all know that most areas, they have someone that runs it, especially like when it comes with, the market women and all the other things, the other intricate things that happen, all these things don't happen, like them kidnappings or them stealing and all those, the high class ones, or even the low class ones. All these things don't happen without somebody being in control. It could just be always someone has to be in control, but this time it was good that it was a woman that was in control and she was running things. And it was a woman that was her daughter, that was also, that was her second. So that was really good. It is a good movie. Is a must see. You should watch it. Now let's go to our number 6 is Living in Bondage. Living in Bondage, part 1, part 2. Married to don't die. Now who kill her? If you're not living in bondage, when I saw it, I was like, what? Living in bondage, breaking free. Sorry, not just living in bondage. Living in bondage, breaking free. Oh my God. It was so good. I like the way, the sacrifices were done. It was not like cheap and, looking, it was just done so proper, so posh. It's like, when you watch all these Hollywood movies sometimes and you see the way they, you can even watch like a vampire movie and then you start feeling bad for the vampire. You watch it, things like that. So it was so good the way they made it seem like, relatable. Not just it was evil, but it was understandable. It was not just, it was really, really good the way they act that movie. There was no killing, like sacrificing, apart from the opening scene whereby you just see like, but they did not show obviously the body. It was done in a way whereby it was a very dangerous movie that had a lot of sacrifices in it, but then it was not bloody. I think and it was not done in such a way that maybe you might not be able to sleep at night. Maybe you might not be able to sleep at night if you're scared of movies, but it was a really, 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 really good movie. Now we've gone up to a top 5. Okay, so now let's get to our top 5. At number 5, we have the one and the only Merry Men. So Merry Men was a really, really, really good movie. It was, it showed like a group of guys that were well-to-do and tech-savvy and everything, and they were helping. It was kind of a what's the name of this movie, like taking from the rich to give to the poor, and not letting people get away with just destroying the society. The way Nigeria is now, we do need some Merry Men to teach these people sometimes that you cannot just be joking with us like that. So yes, Merry Men is a must watch, and it has 1 and 2, so you can watch both of them. Really, really good. So then our number 4 is Your Excellency. Hey. Okay, someone might say, why is Your Excellency here? Your Excellency was so good. It was so good. It was not only the fact that it was a political movie. So there are other political movies actually that are also very good, but the reason why Your Excellency was the one that was picked was because it was just a feel good. I remember us watching that movie in the house, and at the end everybody just stand up and we're dancing. It was just so good. It's kind of like Nigerians, we don't want too much. I understand that the guy in Your Excellency just saying, but we just want someone to actually do something, someone that would just at least build the roads, someone that would, some people will always be judging you, but if you continually work, like Ebonyi State governor, people will see your work and they cannot be judging you, they cannot be talking bad about you because you're doing it. That's all we need. We just need someone that is serious, that takes everything that concerns us seriously. Although the guy looks like a joke, but he had a good heart. And so it was really, really a good movie, to be honest. It was a feel-good movie, so that's why it's in our number 4. But it was really, really good. You should watch it. When you watch it, you're going to be smiling at the end. Want to watch a movie where at the end you're smiling, then you should watch that. And if you want to watch a movie where at the end you should be smiling, please do not watch our number 3. Okay, but I'm going to say watch number 3 because it is a must watch. Everybody must. Like seriously, if you've not watched it, where have you been? It's called Oloture. I think Oloture, or I don't know if I'm pronouncing Oloture. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it the right way, but you can see it is the acting, everything from beginning to finish was so good. They killed it. Like literally at the end I'm like, huh? That kind of movie when you're done watching, you like pick him out. Yeah, that was how it felt. But I felt like I need more. Like, what happened? Were they successful? You know what I mean? What really happened? I need to know more. Like more. It was so good and so bad at the end because you're not satisfied. Kind of like you eat that sweet food, but then when it gets to the end, you're like, I still need more, but then the food was not enough, and then they refuse to give you the recipe. Join. So now you're really, really pissed. Okay, so then let's go to our top 2. Our top 2 is movies I think most people have already watched, and if you've not watched it, where have you been? So our number 2 is the one and only A Wedding Party. It has a part 1 and 2, and it is so good. Please watch it. Has drama, love, everything you want, and it ends in happy happy. I love any movie that has a happy ending. Trust me, I love movie that makes me happy at the end. Because why am I watching a movie I'm being sad for? Like, seriously, life is not sad enough. Anyway, my life is not sad, but well, yeah. So so that's that. And then my number one is the one and only Chief Daddy. Chief Daddy. Before you talk to me, who's your dad? He was a movie mad. A movie mad, Before you talk to me, who's your dad? Yeah, that one does not need any explanation. Chief Daddy was mwah, mwah, mwah. It was so good. I think Chief Daddy was actually the reason why I started watching Nollywood movies again on Netflix, and then I was like, I have been missing out. It was Chief Daddy, because I used to watch Nollywood movie a long time ago, like long time ago. Then I stopped, because even when I see people watching on YouTube, the movies were not, you know what I mean, most of them were not that good. But then I watched the ones on Netflix and I fell in love with them, and then I go to YouTube and I find, and there are so many, trust me, there are so many good YouTube movies. That's why I do the reviews. So if you've not seen those reviews, check my movie reviews. I always do YouTube movie reviews when I watch a movie any week and then the movie is good. I just want someone, instead of searching looking for a movie, you can just come to my channel and then you can see the movie. You can go watch it. I always advise to watch it fast, because the movie will be under the description. You watch it fast. When you're done watching it, then you can then watch my review. Now let's go to a bonus movie that I just want to give today. If I was president, if I am president, sorry, I'm going to put the link below. It came out, I think, this week. I saw it. I don't know how long ago it's been out. Watch it. It was so good, really good. So that is a must watch, and I'm going to put the link. So I'm not reviewing that today because it's already too long, the video. So please watch If I Was President. It was a movie about someone really wanting to help, like, you know, build Nigeria. He's not there for anything, and all the obstacles he went through, and how finally he still overcame them with his integrity, you know, and all that. So let's hope in 2023 we can get someone like that. That's all I have to say. So these are my top 10 Nollywood Netflix movies. Mwah! See you some other time.